Welcome. This is Rolf, also known as BlockOps. Got an update for you here on Tuesday, May 16th. So let's get right into it. Okay, Bittrex has updated their announcement of support for the Zclassic to ZenCash split, which is happening at block 110,000. The chain split is whoever owns Zclassic at block 110,000 will get an equivalent amount of ZenCash when ZenCash launches. Bittrex is supporting that for anybody who has Zclassic at Bittrex. Here's how they say in their blog post they're specifically going to support it. So because this is going to happen on May 18th, they want to be able to have a little bit of time that they can stop Zclassic trading and make sure they get a good backup of the entire blockchain, and then reopen Zclassic trading in a controlled manner. So at 9 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, which is also 12 noon Eastern Daylight Savings Time, which I believe is 1600 at Greenwich Mean Time, they're going to close the Zclassic wallets. Now, if I have Zclassic and I want to get it in there last minute or buy last minute, I'm probably not going to wait till the very last minute. But that's what they said on their announcement is 9 a.m. Pacific time. They're going to close that, and then we're going to go past block 110,000 at some point. Then they're going to clear out all the buys and sells so that when trading resumes on Zclassic, you're not going to have whatever orders are in there all of a sudden get filled, because we're not sure where the Zclassic price is going to be after the chain split. We think there's obviously some value based on people buying Zclassic in order to get the ZenCash allotment. So after the chain split, you'll have both. Now you're not going to have your ZenCash right away. You're still going to have all your Zclassic. You can do whatever you want with it after block 110,000. ZenCash launches Tuesday, May 23rd. We're planning on doing that in the evening between 7 and 9 p.m. because we're going to have a launch party there at the same time as the CoinDesk Consensus event. Then sometime after ZenCash launches, Bittrex will reopen trading on ZenCash. Then a price will get established. So there's a few different things happening here in parallel. The blockchain and the miners that put all the transactions in it, that's going to chug along regardless of what Bittrex does. So we do about 576 blocks per day on average. Now sometimes the difficulty goes up, sometimes the hash power goes up, so we got to keep an eye on it. That's why we're actually looking at the actual blocks that are solved. We're not picking a date and time for doing the chain split, but we are picking a date and time for doing the launch. And one of the common questions is, if I sell my Zclassic after block 110,000, will I still get ZenCash? Yeah, absolutely you will. That's the plan. So that's why we expect some people to sell Zclassic after the split. Expect other people to buy it. So that's just kind of the way it is. So hopefully that helps you organize your planning. For me, it's very easy. As the price goes up and down, when the price is low, I buy Zclassic and then I hold on to it. And then I'm going to hold on to both as we continue forward because they're both excellent projects. That's just what I'm doing personally. Okay, let me talk a little bit about the team, and then I'll talk a little bit about how y'all can help. Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit about the team behind ZenCash, the folks that helped write the white paper together, and that you'll see present in a bunch of different areas. We'll be there at the consensus launch, of course, too. Josh is lead developer on the ZenCash node software, the Elios wallets, and the open source mining portal software. He's been through this before and helped write the Genesis block, create the Genesis block for Zclassic, and he is a software developer and a lot of other things as well, just like a lot of us do many different roles within this organization. He recently stopped working at NASA. He quit his job there, where he was red team lead for data security, which again encompasses a lot of different things. So he's working full time developing for ZenCash right now. Rob, also FinPunk, he's been doing this cryptocurrency stuff for a while. He has a lot of different contacts and experience. He is getting his doctorate in finance at University of South Carolina and teaching a class there. And fortunately for us all, that stopped a few weeks ago, so he's got the entire summer off working full-time on ZenCash, which is great because we need his activity from a business development standpoint, going out and making contacts, and just there's a lot of work to do. Me, Rolf, BlockOps, I've got a lot of different experience. I don't work for anybody. I do a bunch of different things. You probably know that I do mining and things like that. So I'm spending most of my spare time, which is a significant amount of time these days, working on ZenCash also. I've got operations experience and also sold a business experience. And so I think I kind of round out some of the other capabilities here. And Jane does just about everything in East Asia for us. Jane HK for Hong Kong. She's been based in Shanghai working for a venture capital firm out there. She recently quit her job to work full-time on ZenCash as well. She'll be at the launch, which is awesome, but turning up all sorts of opportunities and doing all sorts of different things for us in East Asia. And there's a lot of opportunity there, so that's really exciting that we have an international presence amongst our team here. So our commitment, we're working full-time on ZenCash right now. Like I said, there's a lot of different things to do, and one of the things that's been a little bit difficult is that we don't really have any funding. We haven't had an initial coin offering. We don't have any investment. We're not selling any pre-shares or anything like that. So we've been fronting all the different expenses and relying on people offering and providing their time and expertise to help us, which we're really grateful for. We could use a lot more of that, so let me talk a little bit about how y'all can help. So let me give you some examples of the different ways that people are contributing already. So we've got a great community. That was one of the things that I noticed about Zclassic. I first started mining Zcash and then Zclassic. And one of the things that I believe in is that when the people that are involved in a cryptocurrency or an organization like this, when the more people that are involved in the entire ecosystem, whether it's people that buy the coin or developers or miners or ecosystem partners, the more people altogether that are working on it, the more the value of the cryptocurrency goes up. And so what I ask is that you contribute in whatever way you can, in whatever way you're comfortable. Everybody has different areas of expertise and people that they know and different things that they can bring to the table. Sometimes folks are very busy with kids, with work, with all sorts of different things, and they can't contribute much. That's fine. And sometimes people are at a point with their life when they have the ability to spend a little bit more time and do things like that. I'm fortunate to be able to spend time doing this and working with the ZenCash project. I'm excited about it. So I think more involvement from people all over the world means that we're going to have more success. That's not only the price of the cryptocurrency. There's a lot more ways that we can measure success, and you can look at and read our white paper and see a lot of the different goals that we have. They're not short term, they're long term. That's part of the reason that we're building a structure that's going to be able to stick around for a long time and grow and develop and change. So share a blog post or a tweet. We do blog posts, we do tweets, we do put all sorts of information out there to help bring more people in and provide an easy path to knowledge and being able to learn more about the ZenCash and being able to do more with it. So share some of that, and when people ask you about it, answer questions. Answer questions on the site. I see the same questions asked over and over and over on the Slack, which is great because that means somebody new has joined, doesn't know what's going on, ask questions. Same thing on Bitcoin Talk. I expect at some point we're going to have a forum also, and forums are great because they're a little bit more permanent than Slack, and you can search the questions and things like that. And when we have questions that are asked again and again, we try to make a video or a blog post so that instead of giving somebody a short answer, we can say, well, here's the short answer, and here's a longer answer if you're interested in whatever format that you're most comfortable in. Because I realize some people prefer watching videos, some people prefer reading things. Now, some people like to do both because it gives them different ways of accessing and learning the information. You can make your own video. Love to have more people having videos. Right now, my videos are the only ones on the ZenCash video channel. We need more people doing videos, and they don't have to be, I mean, I have my way of doing video, which I think is, you know, pretty basic. There's a lot of really good video production folks out there. Love to have y'all share them. We'll post them. Offer advice. So again, there's people that are joined. They have questions. They have questions about the wallets, because the wallets do have a little bit of issues here and there. They have questions about Bittrex. They have the questions about timing. They just want reassurance that what they're getting involved in has people that care, has opportunities for growth, has lots of different things. So there's, you know, offer advice to folks because I know I've been in the cryptocurrency world, you know, full time, probably for about 1.5 years now, but gosh, Bitcoin's more than 8 years old. There's people that have learned and forgotten more things than I know about this type of stuff. So I'm always ready to and willing to listen. One of the guys on the Slack reached out the other day and taught me how to do reprogram BIOS on GPU cards in order to lower the voltage that was used. I thought that was awesome. So Corey Classics, really appreciate your help on that. I've got, like I said, when I was chatting with him, it's a good day when you learn something new. I'm always all about learning something new. Make an introduction. So there's a bunch of different people. There's probably folks that we might want to be able to meet and talk with. I know that we're going to want to see if we can get ZenCash added to Trezor and the Key wallet and the Ledger wallet and different things like that. You know, we could probably use some introductions to folks there. There might be other people that we'd be interested in meeting. I'd love to get an introduction. And buy and hold Zclassic and ZenCash. I mean, that's part of it. If you're part of this project and you're contributing to it, you know, make sure you have a little bit of the cryptocurrency so that if we do things right and the value goes up, you'll be able to share in that as well. So anyway, that's the update for you. Went over the Bittrex May 18th. Remember, 9 a.m. Pacific time is when the Zclassic wallet and trading is supposed to end. Talked a little bit about the team that's behind this, and that's just the visible team. There's a lot of people that contribute that are not the visible team, and how to help. So thanks for watching. Really appreciate your support, and it's going to be a great week.